Hello and welcome back to the Level 7 Games podcast where we talk about video games, movies, trading card games, and all sorts of other stuff.
Yeah, stickers.
Yeah, stickers for sure.
Talk about some stickers?
Yeah.
Well, I'm the John you know. I'm the video game store guy. I sell games.
And I'm the other John. I'm just the other John, and I play video games.
Man, that sounds way better.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
I enjoy it.
And, together we are the Level 7 podcast. And the format is, if you watched the Level 7 news, now we're going to talk about all those things we made fun of and more.
Indeed.
So welcome. Mind free. Cool intro.
That was great.
Explosions, rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
One of these. Like a dolphin just skipping over the top of the water.
like God just skipped him. Just.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Somebody just chucked his ass.
Nice.
Like he's not having a good time. He's like, this is not how this works. Yeah. Yeah. But welcome. Thank you for joining us for another podcast of ridiculous stuff where we talk about some video games and, add our spicy opinions as frequently as possible.
This is true. So, the first topic of the week is Dead Space.
Oh, so we're not starting with the question of the week?
Oh, yeah, you're right. What is the question of the week? My bad.
I don't know. You read me like five potential ones?
Yeah, I wrote
Just do
so
this.
much shit.
Is that one of them?
No.
Oh.
That was a good try, though. No, you're way too high. You got to go down. Okay, let's see. We got, what game should make a comeback and with what new mechanics?
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what game should make a comeback?
Yes.
Okay, so in the form of a remaster, remake, a sequel.
Right, or like a reboot would be great.
Okay. Okay, so let me ask you this. Are you asking specifically for a reboot? Or is a sequel an acceptable answer? Because
Sequel could be an acceptable answer.
Okay.
I'm not going to chicken hole you into one thing.
hey man, I just want to know the rules of this hypothetical.
I got you.
But yeah, I mean, if I had to pick a franchise to make a comeback, boy, and we don't think about these beforehand. We
really don't.
Obviously, you saw me just pick the damn thing. So let's hear your answers. So while I'm trying to think of something, why don't you think of something?
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I think if I had to pick something that, I don't know. I guess I just would want more of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's difficult because so many companies are just
Recycling shit.
They're just recycling shit.
Right.
But I would like to see Capcom maybe reboot some or remaster some of their older properties.
Right.
I've talked about like Shadows of the Damned in the past. It'd be nice to see that one just cleaned up and redone, just better looking.
Wait, which one?
Shadows of the Damned.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The PS3 360 game.
Yeah, the like survival horror.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I wanted to go back really far, there was a game called One on the PS1 that was really weird.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a rail shooter, kind of.
Yeah, that's a hard one to describe. That was during that great time of, hey, have they made a game like this? I don't think so. Let's try it.
Yeah, it was a really strange one, but it was a cool game. I think with modern technology, it could be a lot cooler. And I think it was like an on rails shooter, but you could control your dude walking back and forth, kind of. I don't know. It was definitely like limited in some way,
Right.
but that would be cool. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something else that I could like really buckle down on. It's like, give me more Dark Souls, but well, they're giving us Elden Ring. That's fine. I'll take that.
Right.
We get a Zelda fucking every other week, it seems.
That's very true.
There's always plenty of Marios to be had.
There's always going to be a new Halo.
I mean, the new Sonic's coming out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think, like, what's a franchise? I always like the Arkham franchises. Like, I mean, they don't even really need to remake Arkham Asylum. That game was so damn fucking good.
Right, and they're making the Bat Family one.
What's that?
It's the same like style, but of everybody but Batman. So like Batgirl, Robin, Red Hood, Nightwing. So yeah, we're getting more of that stuff as well. And
It's not like a co-op online Avengers style game.
Think so, but they haven't really said a whole lot about it yet.
Sure.
So they've been advertising it as Arkham, but not with Batman. You know, so
That makes sense.
and definitely just a game series that I've been playing a lot recently, and just been collecting crap for because I never really played all of them back in the day. But I would love a new Siphon filter.
Okay. I remember that game had really weird strafing.
Oh yeah,
Where you could like
you like
you're like
run while your
floating.
body
yeah,
is
and
like
you're like, you could still shoot. Like
yeah.
that was a weird.
It was like the movie Wanted in its ridiculousness, just without bending bullets
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck they called it in that movie. But
Right. Exactly.
yeah, because the last one that came out, and I was just looking this up, is 2007 on the PSP, which was Siphon Filter's Logan Shadow.
Logan Shadow.
It also came out on the PS2, but that is a way pricier version. So, you know, basically the same thing. Just get it on.
Logan Shadow came out on the PS2.
Pretty sure it did, didn't it? Let me check. I'll double check that. Yeah, PlayStation Portable, and then it got ported to PlayStation 2 later.
Nice.
Wow, it got ported to PlayStation 2 in 2010. 3 years afterwards.
Damn.
Wow.
They were like,
Yeah.
because of what? That's Sony. Like, who's the studio that even makes Siphon Filter?
Bend Studios. And Sony
Classic.
publishes for them.
Right.
But, yeah, just because those games were... I don't know. I would love to say I want a new Splinter Cell, but that shit ain't happening. It's not. Ubisoft just can't weekly monetize the fuck out of that like they can everything else, so...
Yeah, but I think they're gonna find just like, I mean, what was the other company who said they were going back to focusing on single player games? I mean, I know Konami said something about it recently, but it was a bigger company. It might have been EA
That'd be awesome.
or something where they're like, we're just gonna go back to single player games, and it's like,
That'd be incredible, because, yeah. Man, single-player games are so much better, in my opinion.
yeah. I mean, I could see it. It really depends on like lifestyle, I guess, more than anything. Like,
That's
if I
probably
had the
true.
time, I loved playing online. I played so much fucking Counter-Strike Source online before I had a kid.
Yeah.
And now it's like, man, if I can't game in 5-minute increments, it's worthless to me.
Right, and... I don't know, even when I was single and had all the time in the world, I think I still played more single-player games than I did multiplayer. It's just more my jam.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just is what it is. What are you going to do?
Right, but I would love a new Siphon filter just because I feel like that could be basically our filler and / replacement for fucking Splinter Cell. And I would love it to be a lot more stealth-oriented. Like, there were stealth elements in the couple that I've played, but...
It was like
yeah.
thrown in.
Like,
yeah.
you crouch down and you could walk by people, and they're like, that's the stealth.
And you're like, that's not how stealth works.
Shit. Like, at least you're trying. At least you're trying.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they were a lot more action-heavy back in the day, so I would love to get a really slow-paced Siphon filter that's really story-heavy.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
like,
can see it.
Yeah, and like mechanics-wise, I would love to get another game where you actually have to manage your resources.
I mean,
So make it not like realistic, because nothing video games is realistic, but like if you went out into the field as an agent, you got like 40 bullets.
and that's that.
Yeah.
It's like you better
Don't be shooting at
land them
everyone.
all, buddy.
Yeah, if you're shooting, you better fucking hit him in the head, and you better be done. Like one shot, one kill.
That's what Mom always told me.
That's right. So I would love it just to be really hard, really kind of slower paced, where you have to take your time, and if you fuck up, you basically have to restart the mission, and limited resources. That's just the perfect kind of game that I want right now.
Yeah, I could see that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Right? Because most games now are just they're not that they're bad or anything. I'm not trying to sound like that old man who's like, games now are totally different, but
They're totally different.
they're totally different, and it's like I can't even think of a newer game where you have to slow down from time to time.
I mean,
I I mean, I
It
guess Demon
depends.
Souls is kind of like that.
I mean, Demon's Souls just starts slow, and then the whole game is slow. It just takes
Right.
fucking forever to do anything. But
Uh,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, as far as like franchises that have like kind of sped up and then
Cause yeah, Metal Gear was a lot like that, but that shit ain't happening again, or at least not in the same vein.
they started kind of feeling like they were cranking them out.
Yeah.
They're like, let's do Metal Gear Survive. No, nobody asked for that.
Nobody wanted that. Who the fuck cleared that idea?
I don't know.
Fucking crazy person. That's who.
Super crazy person.
Yeah, that made no sense at all. Don't do that to us. Get the hell out of here.
What's next?
Let's see. Next. Now we'll jump into Dead Space.
Here we go.
Because that definitely would have been my answer before they actually announced a remake is coming.
Agree. And I mean, like, same with like Skate 3 and stuff for me.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if you haven't noticed recently, or gone to the website for it, there's actually a little Ishimura just floating in front of, what the hell is, it's like something 7. Now I can't remember the name of the planet. But it's just sitting there and it's flashing. But people figured out it's Morse code.
Did they tell the...
I had
Huh?
high expectations as to what it was going to say, though.
Yeah, were you a little disappointed?
I'm kind of an idiot for having high expectations. But it says make us whole,
Make us whole.
which is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
That's still
I mean,
really
if you played
cool.
the games, I mean,
Yeah.
it definitely, like, fits the theme. If you don't, and you go to the website and you're like, this is the first time Dead Space, me, and then you're like, this doesn't mean anything. What is this?
No, yeah. But yeah, I'm just so excited for that game. I really hope that they really drive home the horror again.
I mean, that...
Especially with like consoles being able to do like the 360 noise like in the headsets and stuff.
I can't even imagine. I still need to get one of those Pulse headsets. I really want to try it out.
Yeah, me too. I really want to grab one of those as well. And if they confirm that is designed for the 360 sound, I'll buy one just for Dead Space.
I mean, almost certainly has to be, right? Like, that would be stupid if not.
I mean, you would certainly hope so because that was the whole point of the first one. And a lot of people probably just didn't realize this, but they focused on the sound of that game almost more than anything else.
Yeah, and they were trying to, like, make you not want to play the
Yeah.
game, it seems like.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, it was
'cause-
freaky, yeah.
Yeah, and I can't remember what interview it was with one of the head designers for Dead Space, but he was like, yeah, if we couldn't freak you out with the sound, we were doing that section wrong. So they literally, they went to the board with every level, and they're like, how do we make it sound creepy as fuck?
Yeah, I mean, it worked because those games are great.
Yeah. Like
I mean, the first one especially because it felt so much more desolate and like
Right.
you're on a single ship. It felt very alien. Like, it was cool.
and you were alone. Like, there were other people around, but the only interaction you ever really had with them was on that little thing that popped
walkway
up.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, it just like popped up, and they're like, "Hey, Isaac, go do all the stuff."
And you're like, okay, whoever the hell you are. And they're like, I'm still alive. It's like, oh, shit, you better run, dude.
"I'm the man."
I'm a man wizard.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. That was a weird game when they started doing that.
the man wizard.
Yeah, the man wizard. In Dead Space? I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say I don't remember
You're like,
a
what the
man wizard, but to each his own, I guess.
Indeed.
Is there anything in particular that you're really looking forward to with Skate?
I don't know what they could... I heard you can climb things now.
Oh, you can climb things.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just want to play another version of Skate with like new obstacles, and I mean, even if they kept the basic framework the same and then just changed the environment and just built that shit, I would be happy. But I'm sure that they'll add some stuff. I don't know what they could add though. I mean, besides like getting into like the weird like freestyle skate shit, like doing primos and little Casper stalls and pogo shit, like the Rodney Mullen type stuff.
I don't know who that is, to be honest.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Boy, oh boy.
I'm sorry.
No, it makes me sad, but it's okay. I understand.
Like do you want a mini game with the little tech decks in there, and it just like zooms in on a picnic table that you skate up to, and you're like,
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you seen those dudes that like wear the shoes? And
Oh,
the little
yeah.
jeans on their feet, and they're like doing like sick ass little tricks, and filming it. I'm like,
Yeah,
those are crazy.
Those dudes are nuts. I don't know how the hell they get that stuff done with their fingers.
They are very talented people.
Yep. Sorry, I'll have to practice.
No, whatever.
But yeah, cool beans. I guess another game that's coming out, or not coming out, it's been out for fucking ever. Mm-hmm. But Street Fighter 5.
Oh, Street Fighter 5. Luckily, they're adding some new characters. There's 2 characters coming this month, and then I think the character they just announced, whose name is Luke, they're launching next week or the week out. Not week, but the next either September or October. I think.
Okay.
But it's like, yeah, he's
the 45th and the final character being added to Street Fighter 5.
yeah, the reign of terror finally ends.
God, that pissed me off so freaking much when Capcom just had their E3 presentation and they talked about fucking Street Fighter 5 for like 14 minutes.
They're like, we got to make money on this bitch before it's done. Like, this is our priority, is this thing. Just make as much off of it as we can before we get rid of Street Fighter 5 and have to start this whole shit over again.
Does anybody even care at this point? You know they're just going to do another fucking release of it too and be like, Street Fighter 5 Ultimate Edition, Ultimate Plus.
Yeah, I don't know who this...
Like, there's the fighter game community, but does anybody beyond them actually buy these games?
Yes, you do get people who just want to, like, one-on-one fighter, just beat people up and just be like, you know, me and my son are gonna fucking just wail on each other. And so that comes up. But for the most part, it's somebody who knows which fighting game they want.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of people are like, oh, this is cool. Except for Mortal Kombat. When people see Mortal Kombat, they're just like, oh, sweet. This is what I'm getting a lot of times. Like,
Yeah.
if it's one of the older ones, especially.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a lot of nostalgia for Mortal Kombat.
They're getting hard to find now. The like Armageddon, all the PS2 ones are kind of hard to find.
Yeah, I bet.
It's weird.
That PS2 like era is just everything's starting to get harder to find for that one. It's really funny to watch like games like the era of each game go through like a stage in time where it's like, oh yeah, all the people that used to play this as a kid now have money as an adult.
Right.
You could just like watch it. I'm sure it looks like a wave on a chart.
And I bet you what they do is they're like, okay, don't play. I got money. Now you hop in and you're just like, fuck it, I'm decked out. Let's fucking do. Now we're playing alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. That's my favorite. And I mean, that's the perfect time now to buy into the Retro Fighters controller.
Yeah, those are sick.
The PS1, PS2 ones that are coming.
So sick.
I really don't think we're going to hit the stretch goal for a new color.
By the way, everyone, I took a Benadryl before this because I had an allergy thing happen to my face.
Yeah, something was happening.
That was cool.
That was crazy.
It's doing the thing, man. It's making me real sleepy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
118.
Yeah. They're now at 118,750 something.
That seems pretty good.
That's pretty good. There's 14 days left as of recording this. So the stretch goal of 120,000 hopefully happens, because if we make it to that, then we'll actually get a USB dongle that'll make it playable with, where the hell is it? There we go. It'll make it playable with the PlayStation Classic, which would be nice to have a good controller for that console. Mm-hmm. The Switch, PC, and Mac with a USB dongle.
Sure.
So yeah, hopefully they get $2,000 more in backing, so I could get that USB dongle. I'm not gonna lie, for the PlayStation Classic, I love that thing.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
That's got Intelligent Cube on it, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yes, that's the best.
And it has Siphon Filter 1 on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Be strafing all day.
Yeah. Just catching people on fire with that fucking taser.
What is it, the P80? The one that's like a really fast gun, like the fastest?
Oh. Is it that? It was like that little Mac 10 looking thing.
Yeah, it looks
right?
like a little Uzi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Uzi Vert.
I was really hoping we were going to get to the 200,000 though for these guys, because at that stretch goal, they were going to give the Kickstarter backers a new color to vote for.
Oh, that's sick.
But I don't think that one's going to happen in 14 days. So I'm just.
What would you have said? Purple.
I would normally say purple because purple is my jam. I have so many damn purple controllers though. I think I would want like a really wacky color, almost like a
Well, we just got sent some electric blue ones.
electric blue ones.
Yeah. I don't know. You can look at the Xbox controllers. I guess that doesn't. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. Sorry. I'm just like thinking. Yeah, we got some controllers on the way, and I was like, those don't help anybody. They're Xbox controllers, but they're
Right.
cool. Like the Xbox controllers, I like the new design of the Xbox controllers. Have you messed with them at all?
No, I haven't.
They feel good. I've always liked the Xbox controller a lot.
They are
except
always
for the Duke.
very solid.
Yeah. The Duke is not. The big boy, the Frisbee,
Right. I know which one you're talking about. I really like the Duke.
the dinner plate.
Right. Except for my only problem with the Duke is both the white and black button placement on there.
Oh yeah, that's a weird one because it's like right under Is it? Where is it?
I think it's under
Yeah, it's in a really weird spot.
instead of like on top, which is the slim ones, I think.
Right.
I can't remember now. But yeah, that and the buttons are just real squishy. So they don't have that real nice click to them like the second model of them do.
Yeah, and I
So-
mean, especially if you got analog buttons,
Right.
You want them to be like nice, nice, nice.
Indeed. But I don't know. I think I would like a crazy color for the PlayStation, like a yellow or even I don't know, like a golden orange or some shit.
Ooh,
Just-
golden orange.
Yeah, just something
like a sunset.
yeah. Not like regular orange, but just like little neon-y,
Little
little
flecks,
yellow.
little flecks of gold in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bella Fleck.
Yeah. But yeah, just something crazy.
I'm just like
because
stupid, fucking Benadryl.
But yeah, I have pretty much all the regular colors. I think for this one, I am gonna pick the transparent blue though.
Ooh, I do like that one a lot. You kind of had it sitting there. And I was like, that's.
Like,
I like how it's kind of frosted too.
Right.
So it's like you can see through it, but you can't see in
The
it.
board.
You know? Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that looks clean. I like the green, but it's PlayStation. I don't need a green controller for my PlayStation.
Yeah.
I don't make no
Meh.
sense. Black is just every other fucking controller on the planet. The gray looks good too. I was debating for a long time, be like, do I want the classic gray? But I don't have any really cool PlayStation 2 controllers, so I think I'm gonna get the blue, and that feels really PlayStation 2
Right.
like styled.
Doesn't the classic come with one controller though?
The PlayStation Classic?
Yeah.
Oh, it came with 2 controllers.
Oh, okay.
And they're actually really good controllers, I should specify. But the cords on them are only like 5.5 feet.
Perfect. That's all you need. That's all you need for your 40,000 TV.
Right.
40,000 inch TV.
With the way my TV's set up, I have them all on shelves way above my TV, so like freaking kids don't get to them anymore. So yeah, I have to have wireless controllers.
Right. That's just a pain in the ass for
And
sure.
and I do have like one of those giant like 10-foot extender cables for it that I use when I am playing it, but there cannot be anyone around.
Yeah, I agree. Because otherwise, you'll do what we did to the camera earlier and just drop it once and break all the cables.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. So a wireless controller for my PlayStation Classic, my PS2, and my PS1. That would be perfect. It's perfect. Please get to the 120 stretch goal.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. See if they
Yeah.
actually come through.
Let's see. Beyond that, what is our next topic? Oh yeah. Where would you like to sleep?
Just in general?
Well, I'm gonna answer this one first, so you get like the idea of what the hell I'm
I see.
talking about.
Okay.
I heard from one of my nieces that they actually got to come to Denver and sleep in the aquarium for a night,
Okay.
which sounds like the coolest shit on the planet.
Get to fuck with the sharks and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Like, I
ting,
think
ting,
they-
ting, 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 ting. No, I'm
And,
just kidding.
And that was
would
even
never do
part
that.
of their trip was they got to watch them feed the sharks and stuff.
Nice.
And it's like, oh.
You're like, I want to do that.
I bugged them and I was like, is there any way I could be a chaperone for that? And they're like, are you one of the parents? It's like, no, but I'm a relative.
You're like, yeah, I am. What's up? Just chaperoning some strangers. You're like, hurry the fuck up. Just like not qualified at all. Just freaking out on everybody.
So I hope that happens for our kids when they get to that age. Because I'm going to chaperone the shit out of those ones.
Yeah, you're like, ooh, no
man.
sweat, chaperoning all day.
That'd be so cool.
I put the Ronin in chaperoning.
And I just want to, like, how cool would that be if they turned out all the lights too, except for just like emergency ones, so kids can walk to the bathroom and stuff. But like just to be next to one of those tanks and just like hold your phone up to it and then just like see something swim by. Oh, that sounds incredible. Like, I can't think of any other place I'd rather sleep. Except for in John's chair right now.
Yeah. I'm such a piece of shit.
Well, this time you have an excuse, though, because you did have to take that Benadryl.
I'm just like,
Man,
dude, if we're sitting here talking about sleep.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm like, how could you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? This is like, you're just explaining like, oh, my dream right now, my waking dream, my waking nightmare.
But yeah. So yeah, is there any like a weird place that you're not supposed to sleep?
Okay, so the aquarium is cool. Where to sleep? Like, or just stay the night?
I mean, like stay the night is more the idea.
Okay. Because it's like, I like camping and shit. Like, I like being in the wild. I think that's pretty fun.
Right.
But like a place that you wouldn't normally get to, just kind of like...
To just explore during off hours.
I don't know. It would have to be some sort of like... I don't know. It'd be something where...
Like the zoo, the museum.
No, I feel like the zoo would be boring because it'd be dark. You'd just be... I don't know. I feel like most things would just be obscured.
Right, and everything would be asleep.
Yeah, especially
Shit
me.
don't sleep in the water.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing ever sleeps. I don't know. I think, it's way out there, but it would be cool to like, I don't know, sleep like in a fucking underwater capsule. Like, have you seen those like underwater hotels?
Yes.
Like, I don't like underwater. I don't like fucking sharks and shit. But if I'm in a like a room and I know that it's safe or whatever, like
Right, you'll be okay.
That's fine. I could live with that. So, I mean, even like I don't like boats as much. I would rather do something that's like its own, built to be whatever. And I guess it's what a boat is, but like when you're under and you can like look under and sleep under the waves and shit, like that shit's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Just that's a thing you can do.
I've looked into those hotels and it's like $3,000 a night for like the shitty rooms in there.
That sounds there's no way that's worth it. But it would be cool. It would be really cool if for
so
free.
cool.
That's the other piece of it. It's got to be free.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't pay to go sleep underwater, but if they're like, hey, you want to just stay in this cool ass underwater hotel, I'll be like, sure.
We need somebody to fill this room, or
fill it with what?
So
what do you want me to fill it with?
I don't know. Just fill it up.
I think I have enough blood.
That was the most random question I just thought about.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, I like it.
I mean,
hey man, we take it anywhere. We talk about video games, movies, slumber parties.
Yeah. But I just feel like that's a fun and really random ass question. Where would you guys like to fall asleep? Or just hang out for the night, really?
Yeah, like have an overnight party.
Yeah.
Overnight. You know.
Bring a projector. Freak the fish out inside the tank. That'd be fucked up. Don't do that.
Exactly. It's like in somebody else's house. Without them knowing.
Like
under their bed.
Oh, jeez.
Just keep doing it. It's like,
very specific. On a Thursday.
Yeah, exactly. And his name is Doug.
Always partakes in Thirsty Thursday. But like, I don't know, Bronco Stadium would be really fun to just like get reign of the stadium, like run around.
Yeah, just chill on the field and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool just to hang out there. But I mean, if you got all the lights and you can get the homies and like be like, cool, let's have a big ass party.
Right, play a thing of like tag football or something in the freaking field. That'd be dope. But yeah, I'd like to hear what everybody has to say, just because I would love to hear all these random places. That'd just be fun to hang out at night.
And if you have hilarious ones, that's even better.
That's extra points, which you can keep tally of on your level 7 bingo board at home.
Yeah, it'd be like, does John fall asleep? Stamp.
Yeah, bingo!
Look, we do this too late, bro. I keep telling you, I'm not made for this late night shiz,
know.
man.
I'm sorry.
I'm like,
Kind of the only time I have.
I know. I've been waking up at 5 in the morning every day, so I'm just like,
God. Ugh, that sounds awful.
look, I'm doing my best.
I know.
Once this store is built, I can finally just die.
I just wanted to see how long that would go without any sound after.
Yeah.
All right, so another random question before we get into our usual ending questions.
Ending questions.
Black and white movies. What do you think of them?
It depends on the movie, but like, did you watch the Watchtower? I think it's what it was called. Oh, or the Lighthouse. It's called the Lighthouse.
I haven't watched that one yet, but I really, really want to.
It's really, really good. It's really, really weird. It's exactly what you think it is. It's just a weird fucking art house movie starring your boy Defoe and what's his name? Peterson?
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson?
Patterson.
Is it Patterson?
Or it is Pattinson.
Pattinson.
I've been saying it wrong this whole time.
Robert Pattinson.
Sorry, future Batman.
Hello, I'm Robert Pattinson. I'm Batman. How does that sound to you, mate?
Sounds all right, because that's going to be in World 2. Did you know that?
What?
He's Batman in World 2 of the DC universe.
Oh, yeah.
And
no. I don't know, dude. British Batman, that ain't for me. Sorry.
And they've actually, I don't know if this is official or if they're working on it right now, but they've been talking a lot about making Michael B. Jordan as the World 2 Superman.
I mean, that would be cool.
That would be really fucking cool.
I don't know. We'll see this Robert Pattinson Batman nonsense. Like,
I don't know. I feel like he's going to do a pretty good job.
I think he's a decent enough actor. It's just, I don't know, man. It's like, did Twilight have to be Batman? Like,
I know, right?
I feel like these comic book companies do this thing where they're like, all right, we got to find the next Heath Ledger, the next dude you didn't expect to be a superhero, right? You know what I mean? Like, and then they're like, oh, see, Heath Ledger was a real actor, and now he's a superhero. Well, I guess he's a bad super villain.
Right. But, I don't know. I feel like...
It's like, even like Drax, like, you know, that whole thing.
He killed it.
He killed it, but I think there's like some cred that you get from like finding a dude in another...
Right, from another genre and making him work in the superhero space. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people gave Batfleck a lot of crap, and I feel like he actually did really well too. I would love to see a standalone Batflick Batman.
Yeah, I mean, I think
that'd be dope.
I think Ben Affleck is okay. You know what I mean? I think I honestly didn't see, because what was he in? He's going to be in the Flash movie or something?
Well, he was in Justice League, Batman vs. Superman, and I think that's it, actually. Because, those
Sadly,
are the only things that he's in, and he's always with everyone else.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of those.
Which is, and he was in, like, the fucking Suicide Squad for, like, 2 seconds, but... but yeah, like, they built... The Batman that they've made him is, like, the Frank Miller Batman.
Yeah, he looks like a badass, kind of like grungy Batman.
Yeah, like the I don't give a
Batman.
fuck if I break your arm off. You're going to tell me what I need to know kind of Batman.
Yeah, I like that kind of Batman.
Right? And I need
a
him
true vigilante.
To have his own movie. Stop putting him in with everybody fucking else.
Yeah, but I mean, I think you save that, right? You build this universe, you make people want that movie the way you want it, where it's like everybody's like, all right, give us the fucking Batman movie, all right, already. And then, like, here's Robert Pattinson. He's like, hello, mate. I bought some biscuits for you to munch upon while I assault your cousin here. I don't know. Whatever.
Whippersham.
Are you going to come with me, or am I going to have to make you come with me? Like,
have you seen something where they made him really British or something?
No, but he's a British guy. I don't know. I just think it's funny.
Okay.
No, he's probably not British at all. He's probably like, I'm not British. I'm totally American. This isn't a fake American accent at all. This is exactly how I talk.
Yeah.
I over enunciate every fucking syllable so fucking hard. This is how Americans talk. They fucking cuss a lot.
Fucking A.
That's Robert. I don't know. We'll see what Robert Pattinson's Batman is, but I think it's growly cuss a lot Batman.
Probably. We really got away from the black and white movie thing, though.
I mean, whatever. I mean, do you have a black and white movie that you really like? Or I like silent film.
I love black and white movies. I really do. I feel like there's just so many great sci-fi movies that are black and white. And what the hell made me think of this? But at some point this week, I know I overheard people like, oh, black and white movies, that's like listening to a cassette tape. There's just better stuff. It's like, wait, you're talking about the format. That doesn't even make sense. Like, that doesn't affect the music in the tape.
Yeah, but people are goofy. I don't know. I mean, I think that they have their place in the world. The hard part with a black and white movie is that's hard to land.
Yeah.
Like, the black and white take of Mad Max. Did you ever watch that? Fury Road?
Yes, I did.
That was cool.
Then
I think they did a black and white one for Hateful Eight, right? Didn't he? Did he? I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up.
I know they did another one, though, that I have on Blu-ray, and I've watched it like that, and it was great. But now I can't think of what movie it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really... because that's another cool thing about black and white movies is they're forced to focus on, like, the lighting in the situations.
Right. Yeah.
So the contrast is super important. And especially for, like, those early Universal monster movies.
Yeah.
The way they use lighting in those compared to any monster movie you watch now is just fucking amazing.
Well, because now it's all just CG.
Well, yeah.
But
try watching, like, the Godzilla before the King of Monsters and all that shit. Like, in black and white, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, it's all black. But I don't know. I just love those kinds of movies, and I also thought about it because I may have found a black and white movie combo for look at what I found.
Ooh, I see where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first, let us know what you think about black and white movies.
Yeah, what's your favorite black and white film? Like, I don't know, silent movie, the Mel Brooks. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Did you ever see
I
that
don't know
one?
if I've seen that one. I don't think I have.
It's like Marty Friedman.
I constantly forget that Young Frankenstein was black and white.
Oh yeah, it's black and white too.
I always forget that. And
Actually, I don't think. No, I'm stupid. I don't think silent movies in black and white. I think just Young Frankenstein. I'm kind of just switching the two. But yeah, Young Frankenstein's fucking amazing.
But yeah, that Bruce Campbell movie, Running Time, that I talked about a couple weeks ago, that's in black and white. That was really good.
There's not a lot of black and white movies. That's what I mean. It's like not a lot of people are like, hey,
I mean,
I'm going to write a movie and then film it in black and white.
They're normally older movies, which
Right.
makes sense. I'm trying to think of what my favorite black and white movie would even be.
See, I don't have a ton of like, I mean, that era, black and white. I mean, it just, let's hear it.
Them.
Ooh.
It is a classic atomic monster movie from like the 1950s, all about giant ants.
That's tight.
And they use flamethrowers inside of like ant tunnels from time to time, and those shots just look so fucking cool.
Sick.
Because they go from being like almost dead dark to you just see like this fucking dude with a flamethrower, that little flame on the end, so you kind of see the silhouette of his face, and then he just lets one blast, and then all of a sudden this huge this huge ant's on fire, and it's like,
And you're like,
fuck
this is
yeah,
tight.
get that fucking ant,
Kill all the ants. But
I think that one was probably my introduction to black and white movies. Actually, now that I think about it,
yeah, I'm just trying to think. There's just not a lot of them that like fall into my radar.
yeah. And I mean, either you really dig them or you don't, is what I find with most people. So
Yeah, exactly. It kind of depends on the movie.
yeah. So yeah, let's hear what you guys think about it. Whether you like them, hate them, and if you like them, what's your favorite one?
Yeah, what black and white movies do you like the most?
Cool.
Or not at all? What's your least favorite black and white movie?
Or which black and white movie just ruined them for you?
Which black and white movie ruined your life?
Yep. Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you actually have something for look what I found this week, right?
I do. I didn't find this in the wild, as it were, but I did find it on my shelf earlier when we were talking about what we were gonna bring, and I was like, shit, man, I don't even know. So I brought my Macaulay Culkin signed copy of Home Alone on the Super Nintendo.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My brother Tyler is like the hugest fan of Home Alone, and he'd probably have to clean himself after seeing that.
Nice. Yeah, I was lucky enough to get this signed, and then I got a box copy of the Page Master signed as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Page Master is a crazy movie.
Oh yeah, that's a goofy ass movie for sure.
Like,
so good though.
Yeah.
So good. But yeah, we used to make T-shirts for Macaulay Culkin's website. We were the T-shirt manufacturers, and we would ship all their orders and stuff. And so, at some point, he came into the store and got to be like, "Yo, what up, Macaulay Culkin?" And he's like, "Yo, what up, John?" And then I was like, "You want some fucking shirts?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I do.
And then I was like, "Hey, you want some more shirts?" And he's like, "Nah." So, it wasn't anything except for I think they just weren't moving very quickly.
That'll happen.
And there were some really cool designs. Joe Oliver actually did some really cool designs for Macaulay Culkin. He did this jackalope one. That's just, it was so good. It was a 3-color. We fucking nailed that one.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I would have to find a picture of it, but yeah, it was pretty cool. I bet you it's on his website.
I was just wondering because it was for his Bunny Ears podcast, right? Well, mainly is what that was.
Yeah, well, I mean, he launched a whole Bunny Ears website, and basically, Bunny Ears was, I guess there was a some sort of like yuppie, uppity like website called, what was it, Goof or Goob or Goop? I don't know. It was something. It was just like, oh man, I'm, middle-aged white woman, fucking middle-aged soccer mom kind of like lifestyle thing. And that's what he's kind of like, his whole thing was like kind of bagging on that. Like lifestyle websites and shit like that. The spider venom cleanse made my sex life unbelievably exciting is the headline to one. You know what I mean? So it's that kind of shit. So it's like, it's definitely like satire.
Okay.
It's like it's kind of like what we do to video games, except it's more like the hard drive news, where it's
I got
more
you.
print media. They do videos and stuff, but
I actually thought this went away, to be honest. But it looks like somebody actually just posted the hell is it? Bunny Ears Podcast 33 movies with what?
Oh, they took all the merch off the website.
Testosterone? I don't know what that word is.
With testosterone.
I feel like an idiot not being able to read that. Let's see. I just don't think I'm very familiar with this word. Testosterone. Oh, it's testosterone, but they took out the T. That's why it's fucking with my brain.
Yeah, it's testosterone.
What the hell is testosterone?
I don't know. I think it's probably some sort of joke.
Okay. But yeah, I just thought this whole thing was dead. I thought he stopped because the last thing that I saw he posted in was like 2018.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean...
Crazy.
What are you going to do? Macaulay Culkin's a really busy guy. He's got a lot of movies to make these days. What?
True.
No, he's a nice guy. I'm not talking shit. He was a nice guy. He was fucking seemed regular enough. I mean, he didn't spit in my face.
That's very good.
He didn't like walk up and just smash on my foot with his. You know what I mean? Be like, "Oh, you're gonna do something, pussy?" Right? Like he didn't do anything like that.
Is that been your interaction with most movie stars?
No, dude, but you never know. You know what I mean? Some of these people, you gotta watch out. They might just run up on you with a hammer and start beating you to death. You never know.
That's true. Yeah, it's always weird running into
I mean,
movie
imagine
stars.
Rick Moranis. Now he's got to be on. He's got to be on guard. He's
That
just
dude's
like
at least got a taser.
you fucking run up on Rick Moranis too fast. You're getting blah blah blah
Don't
blah.
do that.
Like he's not taking no more of your shit.
Right? Poor guy. That was fucked up.
Yeah. Ricky B.
But yeah, it's always so weird to think of people losing their freaking minds over meeting a movie star.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't. Here's the deal: is it's like, okay, so we've gone to E3 a couple times or whatever, and so we'll see somebody we recognize, and I'm always like, man, this dude. Maybe he's like excited to talk to his fans, maybe not. But either way, for me, just the idea of just like going up
Just
to
bugging people to be like, hey, you were in that movie.
right? But I mean, like at the same time, it's like we have a podcast. We want people to be like, oh, I like your podcast. You know what I mean? I think
Well, that's true.
I think it's the same thing where it's like you want recognition, but I think as the public, right? We're not the celebrity in question. Like for example, we saw Todd Howard. And the other dudes I was with are like, hey, I'm going to go take a picture with Todd Howard. Do you want to? And I was like, I don't think I need to bother Todd Howard with me.
Right.
Like, Todd Howard doesn't deserve that. Like, he deserves better. And that's kind of like my perspective on it is it's like, if I was a cool celebrity, maybe it would be worth his time to take a picture with me. But instead, I'm just some fucking asshole. And I'm just like, hey, want to take a picture with me? And he's like, no, but I will. And then it's a pity picture. And then you're like, man, now I got this pity picture.
Right.
Show your friends. You're like, I met Todd Howard. And they're like, oh, did you guys like hang out? And you're like, no.
Yeah, because I've met a good handful of movie stars and stuff while when I was in charge of the comic book league at the Art Institute of Colorado, because we went to a lot of conventions and like Comic-Con and stuff. And you get to go into the showroom early if you actually have tables.
Sure.
And when you do that, you can just run into people that are walking around and doing stuff. And like, I almost got hit by Stan Lee on his damn little scooter thing.
Oh, that's cool.
He did not slow down.
You're like, he didn't stop for me.
He did not care.
He's like, if I don't quit now, you'll all just take me out.
He's like, I gotta get to where I'm going. Better move. Yeah, I didn't bother trying saying hi or anything. That man was going.
You're just like, yo, Stan! You just did your best Eminem voice. I don't know. I got nothing. Yo, Haley, it's me. Anyhow, go ahead.
But yeah, I ran into, of course, now I can't even think of her name or what character she was. She was one of the characters on the Arrow when the Arrow was really popular and like popping at the time. And I almost,
I was part of that.
Yeah, I almost ran into her, like, bodily, like, ran into her because I was holding a bunch of crap and she was doing something. And then it was just weird because I got to talk to her for a second and then I was like, okay, cool. Have a good day.
Have fun being Arrow Man or whatever. Yeah. See
Like,
you later.
it's just, I don't know. I think the only person I've ever lost my mind over was when I got to talk to Kevin Eastman,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
one of the co-creators of the Ninja Turtles.
You're like, how did you do it? He's like, I don't fucking know, dude. I was high on LSD and thought these turtles got big. That'd be crazy.
Dude, he's the fucking coolest person. Sorry, but we've really distracted ourselves from Look What I Found. But did you also want to show off the...
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we finally got these stickers made, okay? They're heavy-duty vinyl stickers. These are one of the stickers, only one of, that we'll be giving away at the grand opening. I don't know the details or how to tell you to get them, but they will be available. We're going to have a couple different events. We'll be doing some gaming things. We'll be doing some tabletop stuff. So there'll be a lot of stuff going on. Probably do some sort of like raffle type deal or I don't know. But either way, this will be one of the stickers you can probably get.
Yes. People have been asking for that one like crazy, too.
I know, finally, right? I'm so stupid. I made the shirts a billion times and never made the fucking stickers. And stickers are so much easier. It's like I just order them. The shirts, I gotta
Fucking press. And
and it's like fucking stickers. I think the problem with a sticker for me, though, is it's too easy to give away a sticker. Like, it's easy for me to give away a shirt, too, but a sticker is like, I'm like...
It's like, yeah, here you go.
You don't have to give me $1 for this sticker, but then I'm like, well, dang, I should have got $1.
Probably should have charged them $1. Right.
But yeah, this was one of if you haven't seen this, it's the level 7 Denver Bronco like old school like mashup, but it's got Yoshi throwing the old football
Hell yeah.
egg, and he's got the stuff, and
So
they're all
good.
having a great time. Yeah, so that's one of the things. I'll keep showing this stuff off as we get
as we
closer and
progress.
closer.
Sounds good.
All right, what'd you do this week? What have you done?
All right, what have I done?
What have I done? You just turned into Jack Skellington.
Yeah. I haven't gone as crazy this week as I did last week.
Yeah, that was nutty.
But I still need more Tom Clancy in my life. And I've nowhere near the time to read all of his books. So I've actually started finding some of his audiobooks. So I found this bad boy, The State of Siege, which I've never read. So,
Driven by greed, a group of UN peacekeeping soldiers become involved in activities on the wrong side of the law. There's a lot more, but I'll stop there.
yeah, that sounds good. And then I also found a book on CD version of The Hunt for the Red October, which, if you're not a Tom Clancy person, this was his first book, actually.
That was his first book?
Yeah.
One ping only.
Yeah. So
Very
he
cool.
killed it on his first try.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking crazy. And somehow I've never read this book before. Or listened to it. So now I'm going to do that.
Hey, there you go. You've seen the movie, though, right?
Oh, man. Like a million times. I even have the movie poster up in my basement.
That's right. I knew that. I knew that.
Yeah. I love that freaking movie. It's so good. And then I found this bad boy at my library, and I just stole it.
Whoa.
No, I'm kidding. They have like a used book section, obviously, where you could just buy stuff that they don't want in the library anymore. And I found this bad boy, which has the silent films of The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Nosferatu, which
Classics.
not only black and white, but silent films as well.
right.
These
which
were like
is-
1920s.
That's sweet, though. I mean,
Dude. 1923 and 1922.
I just like that they get these actors, and this is what, like, even back then they're like, all right, we just need to find the ugliest motherfucker we can, dress him up, and just make him into a disgusting monster.
Right. Yeah, it was good stuff. And I think even if I remember correctly, I may not be remembering correctly. Lon Chaney, yes, I am remembering correctly. Lon Chaney, who of course is Lon Chaney Jr.'s dad, who was Wolfman in the Universal monster movies. He was the Hunchback, and he actually did his own makeup for this movie.
Is he related to Dick Cheney in any way?
I really don't think so.
Okay.
It's spelt differently, so we're good. But yeah, it's crazy. If you ever like look up that mask and stuff, he did that to himself
There you
for
have
the
it.
whole movie, which is just fucking nuts.
Like, why?
Right. So that was a fun one that I found. And then actually coming into video game stuff, I found a couple more strategy guides.
And
Yay, I found Siphon Filter with the greatest hits like tag on it.
That's crazy that they did the greatest hits thing, because they did that on the Final Fantasy VII one as well.
Yeah.
You can get the greatest hits book. It's like, get the fuck out of here with this
like,
greatest hits book.
What? But so yeah, I found that one, and then I found Ghost Recon, the first one.
Hell
Although it only covers the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube versions, which are the two worst versions.
The worst versions, really?
Yeah, because the Xbox and the PC versions are very similar, and they have a lot more detail, a lot more enemies and shit. So I have the book to the one that I'm probably not going to play.
Hey, there you have it.
But, you know, it's actually got a couple fun things here and there, so still going to read it. Probably not going to play it on the PS2, even though I
Just
have it on
read
PS2.
the whole book. It's like, now in Mission 4, what you're going to do is try to protect the civilians. What you're going to do is focus on getting your blah, blah, blah. And you're just like,
I soak it all in so I can memorize it.
oh.
Oh,
Sorry, that's my egg timer.
yeah.
My eggs are finished.
You gotta go grab your eggs, man.
Huevos rancheros.
But yeah, the best thing about this week's haul,
Here we go.
I think I seriously spent $8 on all of this.
Hey, there you go.
So yeah,
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice.
A lot of thrift store and a lot of library finds this week. And if you find stuff at the library, or at least like at my library, it's all dirt cheap. And each week they always change it up. Each week it's like, oh, you buy a movie, get the one for free. You buy a CD, get one for free. Buy a book, get one for free.
Nice. Oh, they're controlling that DVD market.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yep.
just on that shit.
There's like 2 rows of them.
Nice.
But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Hell yeah.
All right, and on to Other John's Collection.
This is a segment where we pull up all of John's games in a random number generator wheel,
Yes.
and then John selects one, or the generator selects one, and then other John has to play it on a stream. Just, and it just, I don't know, helps us pick like weird shit that maybe you wouldn't see playing somewhere else.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just see some regular old fucking shit that you'd see anywhere else. It's great.
That's true. I have around 2,000 games, and I need reasons to play them.
Hey, here we go. Let's do
Here
this.
we go. So
Give the wheel a spin.
Well, last week we got to talk about the game from last week.
Oh, talk about the game from last week. Yeah.
Last week we spun Horizon Chase Turbo
Which is great.
on the Nintendo Switch, which I'm not gonna lie, I am very shocked it runs that well on the Switch.
Dude, you kicked my ass at that game that one day we played it. Like over and over.
Yeah.
You just whooped my ass. And I'm like,
Dude,
this bullshit.
I love that game though. Like I played that game for a long time before you and me played together.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I think I'm like halfway through the game on the playthrough that I did for Other John's Collection. So you get to see the races that are going pretty damn quick.
Nice.
Not that beginner bullshit.
None of that BS
Oh, yeah.
bullshit.
Pretty much, if you like racing games, you like arcade games, you have to pick this game up. It even works well on the Switch.
It is good. It is really fucking good.
Although,
The music's cool. It's just like
oh yeah,
just some
there's
like basic, like kind of like down tempo. I don't know. It's good.
right, and there's even the option to make your like character driver talk while you're driving, which is just like it was in Top Gear on the Sega Genesis. Like
Nice.
if you get hit, they're like, "Oh, back off!"
Nice.
Or if you take somebody on the left, they're like, "Oh, on your left."
It's like, no, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's when you swerve.
I had to turn that shit off because the words got in the way of me seeing things. So
That makes sense. Yep.
it's not on the playthrough that I did, but you can turn it on, and it's pretty fun. But if you do play it on the Switch, you have to install it on the Switch itself.
Yes.
Because I have a super fast SD card in there, and it ran like shit when I put it on the SD card.
Interesting.
Yeah. Just buy it on your PS4.
Just buy it on your PS4.
So much better. Well, actually, runs the same.
It runs the same.
But then you have achievements.
There you go. You get trophies.
Yeah. So, now, on to the next game that we're going to play. Oh, yeah, you want to guess the console first?
Ooh, I'm going to say PS2.
I'm going with PS1 again.
Okay.
I just want it to happen, damn it. I guessed it last week and I was wrong. Oh, no, it's not up all the way.
Oh, that noise is just fucking great.
Oh, here we go. All right. Now you got a nice view of it. Let's see what we got. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Hey,
on
there you
the
go.
Nintendo GameCube.
There you go. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, that's definitely one that I played a good handful of back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
I never tried it.
I don't think I have the memory card anymore, so we'll definitely have to go through a lot of talking.
Is it a lot of like setup?
Yeah, it always is with Final Fantasy.
That makes sense. It's like a Zelda game. It's like, just shut the fuck up and let me
Right,
play.
it's like, dude, I just want to fight stuff.
I want to play the fucking game. All right, well, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. That's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I always like watching some more Chronicles.
Yeah, I always like Crystal.
You ain't wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Cool. Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah, fantastic. So, I don't know. Is there anything else you want to throw out there before we're done?
We're getting closer to this new store. Just hang tight. I mean, we're aiming for the 28th. Everything seems to be pretty damn close, but, it is what it is, and we're just going to work within the limits that we have. Right now, we're just waiting on some other people to finish up their parts of projects before we can get it done. We're pretty much done with what we're doing, so it's just kind of the ball's in somebody else's hands right now, so...
It's always fun at that point.
It's awful. It's
Yeah.
the absolute worst. But we're getting there, and when we open, we're going to have a lot going on. We're going to be doing a swap meet with the Classic Gamers of Colorado.
The CGC?
Yeah, I've already talked to Robert about that, but we haven't figured out all the exact details, but we definitely said that that's going to happen. So that's one piece of it. And then I want to do like a 1K modern tournament the day after.
Nice.
Like a $1,000 like prize pool. Try to get some people in there to do that. And then we'll have lots of giveaways and stuff. So, I mean, I showed the Bronco sticker. We also printed this bad boy you have ready to go.
Bam.
Let's see if we can move it in here. This is another Joe Oliver original. So it's like Mario and Bowser, but like stitched together. Whoa! And this is I made it to be a board sticker, right? Like a big ass. It fits in between your trucks on your board. Like he designed this to be a skateboard, which I'll probably eventually order skateboards, but they take like 6 months. And I just got this art a couple weeks ago, so I figured next best thing is we just order a heavy duty board sticker that goes in between your trucks. You get the full image, and it's sick. Or you can put it on a refrigerator or your dog.
I'm definitely putting it on my longboard.
I'm going to put it along the spine of my dog.
Oh, that'll be
I'm going
good.
to tattoo it on him, shave him.
See if the hair grows through it. Just makes it permanent.
Yeah, it's like a weed block.
Yeah, that sounds great.
No, I wouldn't do that. My dog wouldn't like that. He would bite me in the face.
That makes sense.
Oh, well. But anyhow, there's going to be a lot more stuff going on. I got plenty of stuff. We have a new pin.
Ooh.
So, we did the Nintendo one for the grand opening of the Kipling store, and then we did the Dreamcast one for the 10th anniversary. This time around, we're doing a new one.
Oh, I was going to say, are you going to tell them?
I'm not going to tell them yet. I mean, I want to see it first. I mean, they're ordered. They're on the way, but I want to see it. So then I can show you look what we got. Look what you can have. All you got to do is XYZ.
I love XYZ.
Yada, yada, yada.
Woo!
All right.
All right, cool beans. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Until next time.
I made it through.
You did pretty good.
Look,
I think you only fell asleep once.
Yeah, it was when you were talking about going to sleep.
When I was talking about sleep.
He's like, hey, what if you went to the aquarium and you just looked at the fish and just
see that water pattern.
Just see the slow water and you could just hear the sharks swimming, and I'm just like,
yep. Sorry.
And then you're like, where do you want to sleep? And I'm like, right here.
All right. Well, official
right.
sign off.
Official sign off. Salute you.
Oh, wait, how did it... darn it. There you go. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, is that the
That's
cone
the
head?
third rock from the sun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the third rock. All right. Peace.
Salute.